Hi guys, how's your trading going? We just closed another winning trade, this time on British pound Australian dollar, and it all started from a very clear sell setup. Believe it or not, the best trades are the ones with the simplest setups. Let's now go back to the beginning of this trade and see how it all started. So today I'm looking at this pair with the bottom stop signal, which is the one that is giving these arrows here and here, the levels and zones, which is the one that is giving this support and resistance line here and here and down here, and the RSI Exhaustion, which is basically an RSI but with exhaustion information, either green if it is bullish exhausted or red if it is bearish exhausted. If you want to test the indicators yourself, this one and more indicators, you find the link in the description down below. So today I'm looking at this setup. As you can see here, the price is increasing, okay, so because we have a top here and a top here which is higher than the previous top. But at the same time, the RSI, which right here was even overbought, it's going down. It's going down pretty significantly. So we have divergence. And the first condition that we like to check when we are using the bottom stop signal and the RSI exhaustion is to have divergence between the price and the RSI exhaustion. In this case, the price goes up, the RSI exhaustion goes down, so we have divergence. The second condition that we check is to have the RSI exhaustion to be exhausted, and in this case it is exhausted around this area here and it is exhausted also around this area here. So within the candles of the first top we had exhaustion, and we had exhaustion also right now where we have a second top. The last rule that we check is the simplest one, which is of course to have a top, a confirmed top. And in this case, this is confirmed the signal because we have waited the close of the next candle, which is this one. If this candle closes and the signal is still there, then it is a confirmed signal. And if you combine condition 1, divergence, condition 2, exhaustion, and condition 3 to have a top, then you have a very high probability trade. So I can place my order, which will look like this. The entry price will be approximately here. The stop loss is going to be somewhat higher than the highest most recent levels, so I give it a bit of room to go, but I guess this might work. And the target's going to be this low. Now I'll explain why. So when you have this support and resistance, in this case red resistance, in this case green support levels, those are major levels. They are usually major levels where the price is attracted to, because we know from the technical analysis theory that when we have a support and resistance, typically the price always retests them, goes to test them. And in this case, for instance, you see initially we had a support here, and see how well it played out here, and then this support became a resistance, and as you can see the price tried to push through, but it barely went through, and then it went back down in this sell zone here. The red area is the sell zone, and then it finally made it through. It went back up and then back down, and guess what? This acted as a support, you see, support, and then down, a resistance, you see it's a resistance, and then goes down. It tries to go back up, but we have this resistance pushing down, and the price goes down. Then the price comes back up with a straight impulsive movement, and you see it forms a very nice support here, which by the way, it's not been tested yet. So we must assume that in a future moment this support level will be tested, and this is what we are expecting with this trade. If the price comes down, it should retest this level down here. There is a very high probability. See how this formed a new resistance here, which acted as a resistance. Then the price went past this resistance, but then it formed a top here, which we are using as an entry signal. I believe that this kind of price movement is pretty much like the one that we got here, with the difference that now we have a very strong setup because we have divergence, we have exhaustion, and we have a top. So I'm confidently placing this order. We just need to see what happens. So a quick update for you guys. This support as expected turned out to be now a resistance, and the price moved lower. We got a bottom here with exhaustion as well, but I don't believe this signal, and in fact it went lower because, well, first of all, I'm on the bearish side on this trade, so I expect the price to come down. Our initial analysis was very solid and very strong, so I don't see any technical evidence for it to be an actual bottom. Moreover, we know that we have a strong resistance up here, so if this was going to be a bottom, then it means that it would have been a very strong bottom, because it should have broken to the upside this resistance, which is really unlikely. And also the RSI was not supporting this analysis, so I'm still on the bearish side. The initial analysis that we made is absolutely correct, so let's just be patient and wait to see what happens next. Another update, guys, so the price is making its way down. The RSI just got bearish exhausted and a little bit oversold. This is actually a good indication that the price should continue to go down, because when you have this price action where the price goes down quite rapidly, and you also have the RSI which decreases this fast and follows the same kind of movement of the price, and then it becomes oversold and even exhausted, it means that the price could move even faster, or at least continue to move in the same direction, so in this case to the downside. This is because just the fact that it just got exhausted and oversold doesn't mean anything, because we know from technical analysis that the RSI could stay oversold and also exhausted with the RSI exhaustion for a prolonged period of time, and throughout this period of time the price will continue to come down. So we are not definitely concerned about this exhaustion here. We are not concerned about the fact that it is oversold. The trade is running smoothly, so I'll just be a bit more patient on this. So we got another bottom here, but again, it's not a big deal because we don't have any technical evidence by combining this bottom with the RSI exhaustion that this was going to be an actual bottom or a major opportunity to the upside. In such case, I would have closed on the trade, but as expected, it was not a major opportunity. It was not even an actual bottom. So the trade is still open, of course. We are not yet to the target, but we are approaching. Let me extend this for you. We are approaching to the target. We are almost there, but we know that the trade is not over and the price can do whatever it wants, whenever it wants. So let's just keep calm and rational. It's gonna take a bit more time, and we have enough time to wait for this to reach our target. So towards the end it got a little bit crazy, but we eventually got what we wanted. So the trade is now closed. We got a third bottom here and a fourth bottom here. We also almost touched the target once here and another time here with this bottom, but we didn't, and then we got right now. So the trade is pretty smooth in the way it played out, because it went just straight down with a moderate piece. Of course, we had some volatility going all the way down. This is on this candle is probably the most frustrating it can get, because you see the profit almost into your trading account, and then by the end of the close of the candle, the profit is not yet in your trading account because the trade is still open. That is the time when it gets frustrating, but we always have to stay rational and accept the fact that the market fluctuates. But if our initial analysis is correct, then there is no evidence against us, and we will definitely get what we want. Maybe not in each single trade, but over an extended period of time, our trading account will increase. Consider this trade. We got a 4x return, which means that now we can lose the next 4 trades and still be profitable. And of course, we are not going to lose the next 4 trades straight. So the next trades probably will have a 2x, 3x, 4x return, like that, because we at minimum I like to have a 2x return at minimum in all my trades. So and I get as high as 9x or beyond, but those are very rare situations. On average it's like 3-4x. So this is pretty average, and so it means that when you have this consistency, your trading account will continue to grow. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you have any question, feel free to ask below. If you enjoy the content, please like the video to support the channel. Also subscribe if you didn't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.